Yo, it's me. Okay. Let's get ready for a reading. It's Nefera Blue Lotus. We're tapping in. Trying to give us a message. Tapping in, asking for higher guidance right now. Okay. What's our higher guidance for today? True offerings. Perhaps giving something as an offering, giving your troubles, your worries, your fears over to the divine so that they can take it away. You must give it up as a sacrifice or offering. I'm going to take those. Sacrifice, offerings, giving burdens, giving things that no longer serve you, up to the higher self, up to the higher realms. Spring, autumn, it came down reverse. We all know it's autumn. Today is the actual equinox. It is the autumnal equinox today, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, it's the autumnal equinox. So maybe give some sort of offering today. Give an offering that represents a burden, that represents something that you want to give up, that represents something that you no longer need in your life, and the autumnal equinox will take it away. It is a very powerful banishing, and I'm feeling that this season is reaping. You're reaping things, so you want to have the room. The banishing is to give you space and room for new things to come. Okay? So you have to understand what is an offering that you need to give to bring change. Okay? To bring the changes that need to be brought, to bring the changes that you have asked the universe to bring you. They want to do it, it's just that you're too cluttered up. They want to bring you changes, but you're too cluttered. You're caught in a ruin, and you want to be free, and you want to be out of that ruin. The Ark of the Covenant represents a spiritual contract, and so perhaps you're not able to understand your purpose in life and you need more time to explore that, or you want something to be revealed to you, or you need to give up an offering in order to receive messages about your divine path and the divine working. But I feel like you've been caught in some sort of karma or caught in some sort of distraction. And the changes that are meant to be cannot be unless they are big changes that the universe has to force in order to make them happen. And without your cooperation, these changes can be of a great magnitude. One, 1116, up in the air. Okay. Your dreams and ideas want to come forth. Anything that you have been wanting to do is wanting to come forth. Everything that wants to come to you has to come through this path of least resistance, and things have to be free. You have to be free. Your mind has to be free. Your physical body in some way has to be free. Your time and your schedule has to be free. Everything must be freed up in order for a new wave to come in order for your plans that seem impossible, or others have said they were impossible. The impossibility of these plans is a delusion. The universe has the power to deliver anything that it wants to you at any point in time. We're often under certain delusions that we cannot have or we cannot do. And so through this path of sloppy thinking, we're often not able to bring the changes we need to bring about because our thinking is not correct. It says intention without surrender is a path. So the intention has to be there, but you must surrender the things that no longer serve you at the same time. Okay? You must surrender to the forces of the universe today. Because you're meant to be initiated. You're meant to receive higher guidance. You're meant to receive everything that is within the spirit to give to you at this time. But it's hard for them to do it because you're not in a receiving, recepting mode. And so you need to there's certain downloads and codes that you need to get, but they will only come to you when you are ready and receptive. Okay? Wishes coming true. Magical time of life, good fortune. Okay, so that wish card comes through, but it only seems to come through with the exception of a sacrifice. So something needs to give. Something needs to give. Something needs to give way. Something needs to be brought forth. 7 of Cups. You need to become clear and concise about what it is that you want. You need to become very specific. Okay? Because that's going to help you zero in and channel your truest desires. But what has to happen is you have to understand and know what this desire is so that it can come to the forefront. Okay? So sometimes the sacrifice is just time. The sacrifice is openness. The sacrifice is clearing. Okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to be like giving up something of value, but giving up something that's not going to serve you anymore is also a sacrifice. Okay? We're not talking about sacrificing people and animals. A more sacred sacrifice is a burden. Okay? It's something that you agree to carry. Healing heart. Power of self-love. Also a number 9. Perhaps your wish is to show more love to yourself. Perhaps your wish is to increase your self-love. And wishes like that tend to be granted more quickly because they come from a place of pure intention. So anything that comes from the heart space, I'm looking at 919, I'm seeing 9s everywhere. That's a case of finality, okay? You have to understand that everything is not about materialism, okay? What is it of the matters of the heart? Perhaps you need your heart needs a healing, okay? And also you have the power to divulge healing to other people based on the way that you're healing. Your connection with others allows you to heal them as well. I'm not going to tear much longer. Give me just a couple more messages. Precognition. Okay. They're wanting you to open your psychic awareness. And they said that the Akashic, the spirit world is very much open right now for exploration. Okay. To go on a quest, to be shamanic, to enter the doors to the unseen world. And you must do this. Okay? They're going to be able to give you a vision, okay, that is going to come true. It's not just a dream. Okay? It is a premonition. Okay? You must pave the way for the premonitions to come true and to come to fruition. Page of Wands. I like that card because it's giving me you have to be inquisitive and ask the right questions and not be afraid to ask the questions that you need to ask, because once you tap into that psychic ability and that precognition, that vision, all those questions can be asked. And no question is silly. No question is off limits. Okay? You're asked to be inquisitive. You're asked to ask whatever questions that you need to ask. Okay? Just for the sake of knowing them. Because asking those questions is allowing the universe and the spirit guides to allow the questions to be answered in the information. And with the moon card, there's a lot of things and secrets that's going to be revealed. Okay? They want you to let go of fears. Okay? The things that you need to happen. Everything's going to reveal itself as it needs to be. Okay? You just have to be in that receptive mode. And you have to let go of the things that are burdening you, even maybe for a short time, because those frequencies are mismatched, okay? The frequency of openness and the frequency of carrying burdens and worries and fears and anxieties is a mismatch. So those things don't reside on the same frequencies, if that makes sense. The King of Wands, taking a leadership role. So perhaps the revelations give you insight to who you really are. They give you insight to the position that you hold in the world that perhaps you didn't even see. How others view you as a motivational and insightful individual, but you're not allowing yourself to be that. Perhaps. Keep your eyes on the big picture, okay? Soon will become the time to communicate the visions that you are getting. Okay? They don't want you to guide you on the path. They want to, so the psychic abilities and the psychic visions are there to guide you on the path. And we do have the sacred masters and the ascended masters that want to help us and elevate our frequency with different light codes and DNA upgrading codes. It's just that we need the guidance, because perhaps there's things sometimes that we don't see, and our logic mind can take over when we need to do an action, or when we're faced with certain fears and certain things in life that are not going to put us on the right path. So you need to start looking other places for guidance. Start looking at synchronicities. Start looking at omens. Start looking at numbers. Whatever signs are standing out to you right now are important. Even animal guides. Okay, so you are to start seeking. Okay, and they will going to guide your path for you. You do have to start seeking them out throughout your day. Strength, personal power, okay? A lot of you guys have had to really tame a lot of beasts, okay? You bring out the peacefulness in the wild, okay? And so don't be afraid to go into places where there might be chaos, because you can bring peace throughout that chaos. Or the peace the peace within you is not going to be disturbed because of chaos. So don't be afraid to go wherever you need to go. You have strong personal power. So if they're leading you to a place where you don't usually go, um, don't be afraid, or don't be fearful, because you have the ability to render forces into a peace, render chaotic forces into peace. Okay. Um, any more messages? I'm gonna wrap it up soon. Give us a message to wrap it up, huh? That's too many, baby. That's too many, y'all. Just give me something to wrap this up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mm. Conflicts caused by others, walk away from drama. 5 of Wands. Like I said, there's going to be chaotic energy afoot, and you're going to have to depend on your personal power. Now, the universe may send you to places that's going to have chaotic energy, but the chaotic energy is going to set afoot certain pathways and open doors that you never thought could be opened. And God's going to use these people and their drama for your benefit. Okay, so you don't have to get sucked up into the drama. You can bring peacefulness to any situation that you see fit. Okay, and so like usually they tell you to stay away from things like that, but also I feel like these chaotic situations are going to come out for your benefit if you let them do it, if you let them. Okay, there's very ambitious people out here, and you're not anything to shake a stick at, and so they know they can't dominate you. They know they have to behave in your presence. They have to show some sense of restraint and peacefulness in your presence because of the spiritual rank that you have. And so they're in your presence. Just know that they're not allowed to do certain things. Okay. The power to give and receive healing. Because you are healing yourself, you have the power to heal others. And when you step into chaotic situations, you bring that healing energy and power with you, okay? Because you are connected to the earth, or the heart of the earth, okay? You're connected to the spirits of the earth, and the spiritual energy flows through you, okay? And that's where your strength and that's where your power comes from. And people are not able to understand that. People are not able to trump that because they're not connected. And if they were connected, they wouldn't live in such chaos and chaotic forces, because the spirits don't bless people that are bringing certain forces into this life unless they're spirits that like the chaos, perhaps. Okay, there's all kinds of spirits out here, so don't you know. Spirits like some chaos. Deep emotion, okay? Don't let your emotions get out of control. There's going to be maybe some hostilities in the realm of your emotions, and they're just releasing, okay? So they're just releasing. They're trying to give you a release with your emotions. So just don't go too far. You have a lot of personal power and strength, and so you can choose which ways you want to go, how you want to respond to people. If you feel feelings, just feel those feelings and let them play out. You don't have to fear getting out of control, because you are under complete control of yourself. But certain parts you need to let go, because some of the feelings that you're having or emotions you're experiencing are unconscious. They come from the unconscious mind. They can come from anywhere. Okay, and it doesn't have to be a experience of what you had this lifetime. It could be a previous life experience. Okay. Let me just get one more. Let's get a fortune card, because today is a powerful day. It's the autumnal equinox. It's a powerful couple of days. So there's a portal open. One of the things I want to recap is you must make some sort of sacrifice. And I feel like that sacrifice needs to be something, a burden that you're carrying that you no longer need to carry, so that it can bring that abundance energy into your life. There's seasons of reaping because it's autumn, okay? Challenges, okay? Stay strong, because the challenges that are going to come up are going to try to bring chaos into your life, and it's going to try to knock you off of your square. But you know something? It's okay, because you have that strength, you have that personal power. Don't give it up. Okay? You don't have to, you have the strength to come against any challenges, and it could be, challenges can be a positive experience anyway. It doesn't have to be negative. So you want to face those challenges head on. You want to do it without fear. Perhaps the burden you carry may be your fearfulness, okay? And you just have to like put that fear to the side, do a ritual to get rid of that fearfulness of the unknown and just let it rip. Transformation. Because there's a transformation that wants to happen within you to bring your old self into alignment with the new self, okay? Perhaps the sacrifice is the assemblage of your old self, okay? You're not who you were before, okay? So the things that you do and the way how you act and the way how you respond to certain situations is not going to be the same, because of the challenges that you've already overcome. A wish is trying to be granted. A wish is trying to come into fruition for you, but I feel like that there's some clearing that needs to happen before that wish becomes fulfilled. But I feel like the wish fulfillment comes in the form of a healing aspect. It comes in the heart, as a heart healing, so that you're no longer burdened by unruly emotions. Okay, so think about that. Okay, y'all. All right, so this is the end of my transmission. Nefera Blue Lotus coming at you once again. Thank you for coming, and I hope you have a